Sheena. It's Haunted Playground After Dark. Like if I go all the way over so you can see me on Instagram, I practically disappear on TikTok. Do, 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 do. You're so beautiful, but I gotta put you down if I'm gonna move this camera. I don't want to because you're being so good right now. So sweet right now. Let's see if I can turn this with one. Oh, no, that's gonna fall. Everything's being funky today. Except my Facebook. This particular tripod is always doing well, and it's the ring light that I use. Just remember, darling. Oh, that's better. Yeah, all right. Who wants a psychic reading? Now I'm sleepy from snuggling him. I'm like, oh, I'm sleepy from snuggling the cat. He'll run up and jump on the bed. He's like, I want to participate in napping with you. I know, we love to nap together, don't we, Cullen? Nothing in the world is like a nap with Cullen. Do you want to nap with me? It's such a zen experience. You guys mostly see him at his craziest. But this boy's a napper. He loves to nap. We nap together. Yes, we do. What else do we do together? Sometimes we eat some chicken together. What other fun things do we do? We play and we snuggle. It's basically our whole life, right? We snuggle, we play, we nap. Yes, we have bonding moments, mommy and baby. Come here. We hug. Oh, we kiss and he bites my cheek. He's biting my cheek right now. He bites my cheek. He can't bite mommy's face right now because it has to be on camera. I know. The days when you could just rando bite your mama are over. Thank you, Aaron, for sending the link and putting up the links. You are much appreciated, my friend. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. You do, don't you? You belong to me. Yes, you do. You are the baby of the mommy, right? We're a match set. We get one mommy and you get one baby. You're everything I hope for, and you're every little thing that I need. You are so beautiful. When I went and got him, we went and got him fixed, this place that was like 45 minutes away, I went to pick him up and he was pretty traumatized. And I sang that to him over and over again for an hour on the way home in rush hour traffic. Oh, that's one of our like super bonding songs now. And you gotta admit, the kid's beautiful. He doesn't even look real. He's so beautiful. Okay, I'm putting some links up. You're every little thing I hope for, and you're every little thing that I need. You are so beautiful. Okay. Links are good. Problems on YouTube tonight. Okay, I got 4 more links here. My friend that died, Steve. See what a beautiful person he was. And how he affected everybody he touched. and many different pages. We're expanding and broadening, and it's going to be beautiful. So, but I'm sorry we're having some kind of connection problems tonight with YouTube. You know I love you guys, and just switch on over. Switch on over, okay? We will take care of it. Okay, so I'm going to be sending you guys a text that basically says thank you for your text, and then gives you all the info you need to know, including all the social media pages you should follow, so you know when we go live. I've got so much stuff going on right now. I just started this new show. You can get it on your Roku, you can get it on Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, your phone. The app is intuitive. We just went live for our 3rd show in a row. It's my dream show, and I'm so excited to be on this streaming network. I'm over the moon. I'm starting 2 new shows probably before the end of the year, and I'm so excited about both of them. One is paranormal in nature. One is almost like self-help, psychological in nature, but we're rolling on that, and so much exciting stuff I can't even stand it, including probably when it cools down because the summers kill me. I'm going to be doing some live events from my hometown of Huntington Beach at the scariest place I know. And we're going to have an absolute blast. And I'm going to maybe do like maybe a 3-day thing with workshops and seances and all kinds of fun trip. If I get this gig teaching, then we're going to go to Ireland for a little while, right, buddy? And it's going to be so much fun. So things are good. I overcame the killer flu. And please, Saturday, if you've got some time, 5 o'clock Pacific time, check out the tribute to my dear friend Steve Peters. It's going to be happening during my Saturday night spiritual live service. Isn't that right? Yeah. Colin will be part of it. Yeah, because Colin loves Steve too. Well, but we're getting there. You're everything I hope for, and you're every little thing that I need, Mr. Cullen. And you are so beautiful to me, as you see. Do, 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 do. Remember, I need your first, last name, and your email address. Also, I've been getting a lot of crystals to people. If you're interested in crystals, send me a text. If you'd like to be a guest on my brand new show, send me a text. Looking for people every week to be guests on that show. If you want to see any of my 10 live workshops that are ready to go, send me a text. If you'd like to book a private session or a healing, I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning last night doing healings for folks in the Hollywood Hills. Send me a text. Just send me a text and I'll let you know what I've got. Visit SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. I've got my brand new computer. Everything in my life is brand new right now. I've got my brand new computer, so I will be updating all of my website, and I'm very excited about that. We're getting the mailing list optimized, so I'm very excited about that. Right, Cullen? Cullen stays up with me at night, and we do things. We get caught up on stuff, and I would like you all, please, to give a big thank you to my moderators, Emery, Aaron, Cindy, and Mary Beth, who take care of Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, respectively. I don't know what I would do without you. You're all wonderful. The process of getting a lavalier mic so my voice sounds more clear and stronger. And I'm also in the process of maybe getting all new tripods. So it's a whole new look that's going to be different. And then I'll also be using the StreamYard software. So we will be able to go live a bunch of other places with that. And I might invest in one of those things you hang off of your chest to put Colin in, so he can just stay with me like a baby the whole time. I'm getting these answered as fast as I can, folks. Boop, 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 boop. I really love you guys, and I really love doing these broadcasts. I missed you when I had no voice, and I couldn't do these. Thank you for everybody who sends me cute pictures of Cullen and me. I do put them up on Instagram as much as I can. Me and the little guy. My super snuggle. You know, when I worked in a studio before COVID, I got hugs all day long from people. Like, I probably got 20 hugs a day. But now there aren't that many people. And people that I know down here in my hometown, well, with some exceptions, I get some loving. They're not very huggy people. I don't get the kind of hugs I got when I was in Los Angeles because, you know, showbiz folks hug each other all the time. So what makes up for it is this little dude who's just air conditioning dried the room off in 5 minutes, and I'm like, woohoo! Do 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 do. People like Sheena sometimes. Why are you so happy? Hey, skinnier. Yeah, I know, Colin. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Who's first? Whose spirit's sending me towards? What do we got happening here? Okay. Nakima, you're going to be first. Nakima is going to be first. Maybe we'll do some cards today. I've got some new cards. I don't know if I have them in here, though. They might be in the other room in a new card bucket. Okay. Nakima, I don't see a question from you. Do you want me to go to your question from the other week? From the last time that you texted? I think I'm getting everybody here. I'm so glad to be back with TikTok. I love you guys. TikTok! Do you like TikTok, Colin? Do you like hitting things with your tail, Colin? Is that the most fun ever? Do you like hitting mommy in the head with your tail? Hey, come here. Come here. What are you going to do? 2. It's hard to be 2. I love you. I love you. You're the best, and I love you. You're a good boy, and I love you. Did you tell everybody how mommy turned her couch into a cat tree for you? And took all your toys on a stick and mounted them in the couch. So now you can play with all your stuff whenever you want. Right? And then I got a gun that shoots balls. So you can chase all over the house. Balls fly everywhere. Very exciting. If you have a cat, get him the gun that shoots the furry balls. It's like just constant. He chases the ball, then he runs back to the gun because he knows the next ball is coming. It's the cutest thing ever. Okay. All right, Nakima, I'm waiting on your question. Yes, I do mediumship. I will answer any question that you have for me. Oh, I think I have this is a new number for you, Nakima. Is that right? Pretty quick. But she has sort of decided to stay to take care of you. She's saying that her death was your deepest and profoundest sadness. And that she was worried about you for a while. But that you seem to be healing nicely now. And she doesn't want you to feel like you're ever alone, because she's always with you. And she wants you to know that. Okay, that she's always with you. Do you still celebrate her birthday? She's talking to me about her birthday. Does that make sense? She's talking about you celebrating her birthday. Oh, there's Nikima. Nikima says, yes, I try. Yeah. She likes that. She wants you to know that as you guided her, you came to be a guide for her on this earth. She came to you for you to guide her. She is now guiding you. And she wants you to let yourself be guided. And be okay with the fact that she's here and she's with you. And she's here to help you. Okay, Nikima? That's real. Let's all send out some love. Losing a child is hard. Okay? All right, we're sending you so much love, sweetie. And love to your daughter for all the good she's doing for you. Super awesome. Okay. Hang on, I've got to answer some texts really quick. And then Patricia's going to be up. Patricia is next. This has been a very hard time on everybody. I want you not all to beat yourself up because you're feeling sad or disconnected or worried. This is just a hard time. Huh, bud? Looks good, and they're crossing fingers. Yay! Third time's the charm, sweetheart. Don't psych yourself out. Go in with love. Okay? Go in with so much love. All right? All right, sending you love. Let's all send Patricia love. It's so important. Love, love, love. Because all you need is love, folks. And love happens on all the platforms occasionally. And sometimes I would say it's my crazy Wi-Fi, although I think they finally fixed that problem. Aaron's up. Aaron says, I've been in a funk for several days. Is my job going to get better? It's hard being treated like a moron. Honey, I don't really see that job getting better. I see that you need to get into another job. But I do also see, sweetie, that above and beyond that job, sometimes, sweetheart, and I say this with love, you just get into funks. There's funks happening sometimes. And just remember, when a funk starts, that when you get funked up, it's so important to pull yourself out of it as quickly as you can. Because if not, you just sink deeper and deeper. The deeper you go, the harder it is to get out. When I start to feel the depression closing in, I'm like, oh, gotta get out of it. Where can I buy a crystal? Anything to bring me out of it. It used to be like ice cream, but then we see what happened with that. Now my pancreas says no more of that. But it used to be I would find a Dairy Queen. I could find a Dairy Queen in a haystack and crystal. And I'm expanding my store. Speaking of crystals, I've added crystal necklaces, pendants, like pointed pendants that are wrapped in sterling silver. I think I might get some little crystal crosses. I'm working on that. I have selenite bundles now. I have Palo Santo. I have sage. I have mojo bags. I've got bracelets. All the crystals that I have loose. Yeah, more things. I keep seeing things that I love. And I'm like, oh, and having to rebuild tribe down here, both old tribe and new tribe, to the point where I now have a very active social life down here. It's hard, and you can get lonely sometimes. And then you start to think all the dark thoughts. And I say this because I want you to know this happens to everybody. This happens to me too, the dark thoughts. You have to love yourself. What makes the dark thoughts go away is self-love, Aaron. And I feel, baby, that there's just not enough self-love with you. And you need to do so much more self-love. All right? All right, I'm sending you love. Let's send Aaron some love. Love, love, love. Claire, you're going to be next. Boom, boom, boom. Love, love, love. Boom, boom, boom. Love, love, love. Okay. It's easy. Claire says, I'm late to the party. That's okay. I was late to the party too, Claire. I broke down and texted Tom this afternoon. No response yet. Will he text me back? Thanks. Claire, we have to stop texting Tom. Tom needs to be the one that pursues you. Tom has kind of an old-fashioned macho man thing. And he knows how strong you are. And he just feels like you're chasing him. And in the physical and emotional state that he's in right now, it's overwhelming him, honey. He needs a break. If you could just not text him for a week, you would totally, totally hear from him. But you gotta wait. The way she kind of pushed forward, then he freaked out and ran away more, and now it's just a little funked up. But it's gonna get better. All right, we're sending you love, Claire. Love, love, love. Aaron, to follow up, says, you hit the nail on the head. Self-love is the hardest thing for me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I want you all to feel better today. I love you guys. The goal is for everyone to feel better. Love, love, love. Tomorrow I'm going to be right on time, as Emery snickers. No, I'm seriously going to be right on time because I have to be somewhere early. So I'm going to do this video and then I have to go someplace. I have a commitment, an early commitment. And I have to be somewhere early. Oh, there's my my no caller ID caller. I have a stalker. There's a stalker. Oh, and an unknown caller here. Yeah, there's a stalker situation that has developed in my life. And right about the time I do my lives, the calls start coming in. And it's quite unpleasant. Hey, YouTube. I'm sorry. Boy, Instagram's doing great. I think TikTok's doing great too. Yeah, we got lots of folks on TikTok too. It's easy, 'cause all you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. Love. And love is all you need. Okay. Love is all you need. Okay. Hang on, I got some texts I gotta answer real quick. There's that. Patricia says, thank you. I'm staying positive this time. I love that story. All you need is love. Spiritual direction and serendipity. And any little part on either one can hold it up or screw it up. Everybody has to be so careful. Stay the course. All right? All right, let's all send some love out to Debbie. Poor YouTube. Everybody left. They're like, this sucks. I understand when it keeps cutting out, but you all went other places, which is great. So we didn't really lose anybody. Everybody just shifted to somewhere else. My friend's cat's always bringing home dead things. This dead hummingbird spitting out a rat. All the stuff she gets scares me. Cullen runs from an ant. My friend said to me the other day, you know, there's probably something inside Cullen that he's a killer. All cats are killers. And I'm like, not my baby. No, he's like an ant. I don't like it. He just wants to be friends with everything. That's his major problem. Patricia says, hi, Sheena and Cullen. First, I hope you're feeling better. You seem very tired tonight. I do? I thought I seemed perkier tonight. You should see the last 2 weeks of lives. I'm like, okay, you guys, I'm going to try to last a half hour. I think I'm like, have gusto tonight in comparison. Maybe I still look tired. I'm tired. This flu, when it's done, you get hit with this wall of fatigue. I feel like I'm walking through thick jello all the time. Patricia says, I need my husband to know that although I miss him terribly, I also have to be thankful he's no longer struggling to stay. He is my all and always will be. That's beautiful, sweetie, and he knows that. He just feels bad he can't be here for you, and he knows how badly you want him to be there for you, and it's hard for him. But he loved hearing that. That's exactly the kind of stuff he needs to hear. So that's great, sweetheart. Yay! Good for you. Let's all send some love to Patricia, because getting over the death of a spouse, it's a hard one. She's struggling. She's doing really great. Debbie says, thank you. I love you. You've always been such an immense positive force in my life. That's why I'm here, babe. If I'm making anybody feel better, then I'm doing my duty. So I'm glad that you acknowledge that. Thank you for the validation. That makes me feel really good. I appreciate that. Okay. Like, we've been here 58 minutes, and I don't feel like I'm dying. So this is definitely the best one we've done since I've been sick. Because with all the rest, I've been like, oh, I'm dying. It's been 50 minutes. Don't get me wrong, I can feel the wall of fatigue coming for me like that movie, The Fog. But it's not here yet. And that's the most important thing. Look at you, TikTok. Look at TikTok rocking it. TikTok till you don't stop. All right. Adaria, you're gonna be next. Adaria's gonna be next. Adaria is gonna be next. Adaria said, glad that you're feeling better. Hey, Sheena. I've had quite a few paranormal experiences. In the past, I remember them all very well. One when I was quite young, I was home alone one night, and in my kitchen, with only the stove light on, I turned around and saw a man. He was wearing a white shirt with stains, dark blue basketball shorts, and muddy black shoes. There's a couple more details I'll leave out. Oh, why? Are they dirty details? I want to know those details. They become almost kind of frantic because they're like, oh, you can see me? And then suddenly they want to have this conversation and they want you to fix all their problems, and it becomes a whole big thing. If you're on YouTube right now and you're one of the 8 people there, we are having some technical problems. That's why it keeps dropping and I keep coming back. I am also on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. If you want to join me one of those places and not have to deal with the technical problems, I totally get it. Please do. We're doing rocking on all the other platforms. And we're starting Twitter soon. I'm getting back involved in the Twitterverse. It's good. TikTok till you don't stop. If you're trying to call me right now, know that I can't talk to you because I'm doing a live. Oh, someone asked if I'm also on Threads. Who was that? Nicole asked, are you also on? I am on Threads, yes. You can go find me on Threads at Sheena Metal. I guess we need to add that on all our stuff, but I don't think you can go live on Threads, right? Does anybody know anything about Threads? I think it's just for posting. And I don't even think it's pictures, right? It's just for posting topics. I don't know that much about it, but I am there. I went there the other day and signed up, and I'm like, oh. And then I went a couple days later, and I'm like, oh, I have like 400 followers. I'm like, I don't know how people found me, but you can do photos, I guess. Okay. I don't understand why not just have Instagram. What's the difference, Nicole, in it and Instagram? Yeah, please go find me on Threads. I'll think of a cool thing to do that maybe Emery and Aaron and Cindy and Mary Beth, you guys could help me. I'll find a cool thing to do that I can only do on Threads. That would be pretty cool. So Threads will become a special thing just for special things. Okay. You all. I mean, I'm so honored, just floored to be a part of how wonderful and beautiful you all are. And people are sending me goodies on TikTok. Gosh, I appreciate that. Thank you for the goodies on TikTok. Yeah, you guys are great. All the stuff I was doing last night, it's kind of like exorcist work. And I really love that. Of all the work that I do, I love that. It's dangerous work, so I don't do it for that many clients. But it's like entity removal and attachment removals and, you know, taking those little black things that are hanging onto you and prying them off somebody, locking them up where nobody can find them. So burning a lot of incense tonight before I go to bed. Before Colin and I go to bed in our bed. And a lot of smudging and saging. Smudging and saging. Because that entity removal in the middle of the night, it's a lot. You know, it's a whole lot. Back together. Yeah, isn't that great? And now they're kind of working their stuff out together. I think that's really beautiful. So, yay. Okay, Darla, you're up. And then Diane. Darla says, hi, Sheena. Thank you so much for everything you've helped me with already. I'm glad to see you tonight. I believe this is my last question to fulfill my overthinking mind. I was just wondering, am I going to be accepted for my check at the end of this month? It's $1,400. Thank you so much, Sheena. You truly are a blessing. Yeah, it looks like it's going to happen before the end of the month, but it's definitely going to happen. And that's good, right? That's exciting. I love that. It's so beautiful. Yay, it's coming. And congratulations on you and your girl getting back together, because I know it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I told you the love was there, but the understanding was not. And you really giving her the space to work through the understanding. I love and appreciate you for that. So I would like us all to send some love to Darla, who did everything right and everything good happened because of it. So can we just right now give Darla a round of applause, because it was not in Darla's better nature. It was not in Darla's nature, and I shouldn't say better. It was not in Darla's nature to do any of these things. And she did it based on blind faith and trust in what I told her to do. And it worked. And see, it's not me, it's Spirit. Spirit's telling you, I'm just the radio. I'm just the podcast you turn on from Spirit and listen to in a human voice. So how exciting that you listened, you learned, you surrendered, you changed, you grew, and now you guys are starting out again with this beautiful thing, and you're both going to be happier and healthier, and all good things, baby. Isn't that exciting? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all of you. But I know for a long time with Darla, and we were all here with her, right? It was, I don't know, grump, I don't know. And then, behold, Spirit was right, and it happened. Because Spirit's not working against you guys. Spirit wants the best of everything for you. Spirit wants you all to be happy, healthy, rich, in love, laughing your asses off and having a great life. You have to give yourself permission for that. And you have to wait for someone you love to be okay with that, to come around to where they need to be. You got to give them space. Diane says, love this, whatever you want. I want all your dreams to come true. And I just want you to be happy because that makes me happy. Because I hold every one of you in my heart. I consider you all to be a part of my family. And I carry you everywhere. One of my clients, one of my regular clients, private clients, and if you want to book a private with me, send me a text message, 818-437-0886. She said to me the other night, oh, does your best friend know about me? I'm like, are you kidding me? My friends know about all my clients. Like, look, I don't share the details of your life, all the good stuff that's coming in and all the shows and the representation and the more shows and the interviews. And it's all mom in full-blown grief when she died unexpectedly. And I didn't know what in the world I was doing. And it's because of all of you that I'm here. And that's why I go on every day and I heal, not just in my name and not just in Spirit's name, but in the name of all of you. Because you made this all possible. We're a healing circle and we all work together. And this wouldn't be happening without all of you. I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. You know? Okay, we're going to read the follow-up from Darla. Yoo-hoo! Love wins. Yay! Love wins. I love it, man. I'm so happy. Darla, you made me so happy. Nicole, you made me so happy. Diane, you're up. And I have just been informed that my dinner is not ready yet. So I can spend some more time with y'all. And then somewhere, let's get you some crystals. Talk to me and let's figure a way to get you some crystals. Or a necklace or a bracelet, also made of crystals. And let's get you some sage and some Palo Santo and some selenite wands and stuff to actually open my practice when you gave me those. They are still hot on fire. The way they were in your house when I used them, the first time I ever used them, the 14-foot shadow people. But they are in my car where they stay safe, and I use them on investigations. And I just wanted you to know how much it meant to me that you gave those to me when I was just a baby psychic, and that I still have them and I still use them in investigations. As a matter of fact, Mackie and Amanda and I are going to go to a secret place that I don't believe anybody has ever paranormal investigated before. A secret, super scary place. And I'm going to bring my rods. And I think that'll be the first time I use them in a Mackie and Amanda video. Because they bring all their bells and whistles, and I just bring myself. But, yeah. Diane also gave me my very first deck of oracle cards. And I sat next to her mom, and her mom, who's no longer with us, sadly, talked to me and helped me. And I got grounded through being around her. So Diane's whole family is like fucking magic. And we're such a crucial part of my beginnings as making the transition into becoming a spiritual practitioner. So thank you for that. And I always thank your mama in spirit, and I need to send your brother a text and thank him again, although I have many times. So now I should answer your question, right? Remember to send me a text if you want to book a reading. Diane says, so loved hearing that. We love you. You're always welcome to come visit. We fucking love you too. Yeah, I feel like I'm an honorary Gildan. And please tell Jerry I miss him so much. And I really want to have him come and do my new radio show and share some of the beautiful wisdom inside of him. with my listeners. I would love that. Okay, so Diane says, hi, it's Diane. There's a guy that I'm interested in and have been friends for a couple of years. We hung out last week and he kissed me, stopped in the midst and said, slow down. I don't know what that or how that will impact our friendship. Please advise. Thanks. Well, okay, so what's happening here, honey, is this is a typical example of somebody who has the feelings for you and already always has. There's always been an attraction between you two. Not just a romantic attraction, which is also there, but also a deep love, friendship attraction. Because let's face it, if you're going to be attracted to somebody, I mean, I'm not saying you can't just meet a hot person and have a random tumble and have a good time and go on with your life. But if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, a romantic sexual relationship, there needs to be, and it's going to last, there needs to be a deep friendship there. I mean, that person needs to be your best friend. And the person that you just want to lay in bed with till 3 o'clock in the morning and just tell stories, like tell all the stuff of what happened to me in the past and what happened yesterday and what happened 5 minutes ago. So you guys definitely have that. And that I love. But he's having a hard time taking the step, and he really wanted to take it. And he kissed you, and then it was like all these feelings came, and all these past life memories came, and all these feeling of connectiveness came, and it literally scared the living shit out of him mid-kiss, and he was like, oh! And that happens because some people, there are two kinds of people in the world. Well, there are two kinds of good people in the world. Let's keep the narcissists and the manipulators and the fuckers out of it. There's two kinds of good people in the world. There's people that kiss somebody and all that stuff happens and they think, this is scaring the shit out of me, but I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. And then there are people who are not as settled inside themselves and something like that happens and they think, this is scaring the shit out of me and I'm going to panic and I'm going to run. So you're the first kind and he's the second kind. And that's very common in a spiritually tied, connected relationship. You know, we read all the stuff, right? The twin flames and the runner and the chaser. We all get the notifications from Quora where every other question is, why is my twin flame running from me? But the truth is, if you want to take it out of the woo-woo a little bit and into the practical world, there's two kinds of people. We're all scared. We're all freaked out. Our hearts are all beating a mile a minute. But there are those that just go for it, and then there are those that panic. And it just depends on, Diane, how much work have you done on yourself? How connected are you to yourself? And how much internal work have you done? And it seems like this guy, he's done a lot of external work. So he presents as if he has done a lot of internal work. But he hasn't done as much internal work as he needs to. So he's just a little bit behind you in the being comfortable in his own skin. And you've done a shit ton of internal work. And he just needs to catch up. So if I were you, what Spirit is saying, if they were you, just go on like it didn't happen. Keep being his friend. Be, mildly flirty, not over flirty. So he knows that door is still open if he wants to walk through it again. Give him time to deal with what happened and settle it in his mind and let him make the next move. But know that the feelings are there. YouTube's having its problems today. I don't know why YouTube has problems. YouTube's having its problems today. I don't know why YouTube has problems sometimes. At some point, I guess I need to investigate whether or not it could be this phone. Because I've always had this phone doing YouTube. Maybe I should switch them out at some point and see if it's the phone or if it's YouTube. Diane said, wow, completely spot on. Can't wait to re-listen. So on point. That's why I'm here. Look, I just passed the messages on from Spirit. And, you know, it breaks my heart that sometimes Spirit says, oh, they're probably going to come in April, and then they don't. But human beings have free will on this planet. And they do their own thing. And you can't make anybody do anything. You know? It's like, I'll give you an example. So I book 8 guests during every one of my Intuitive Network streaming shows. 8 people either hem and haw or disappear, and I wind up having to replace them at the last minute. I was just talking to engineer producer moderator Emery, about, you know, what are we going to do? Luckily, I find people from future shows, booked on future shows, and I text and say, hey, can you do today? We've always lucked out. Tony Ann helped us today, and her sister was in town, so we filled 2 slots. Jen helped us last week. But that's the point. You can set it up. You can follow through. Spirit can say, this person's going to be on your show on Wednesday. They can say, intention of coming back at a certain time, which is Spirit is putting into them, go back in April, go back, call her in April. I just pick up the messages. So it's kind of like this. Let's say I'm a radio and the DJ says, coming up next, Madonna. And we've all had this happen, right? So we're tuned into the station. We're waiting for the Madonna song. And then after the commercial break, Harry Styles starts playing. Now, sometimes the DJ just screwed up, said the wrong thing. Sometimes, because I've worked in radio half my life, more than half my life, sometimes the computer screws it up and puts the wrong thing up. Sometimes the program director changes their mind. So here you're sitting here and you're waiting for Madonna, but then you get Harry Styles. And sometimes you keep waiting, and in that whole block of music, you never get Madonna. It's like that. We can't control outcome. I'm just a radio. I can't control the outcome of something. Spirit can't control the outcome of something. People have free will, and they can do whatever they want. So I understand when people are upset, they want to blame someone. And oftentimes they're too chicken shit to blame God. So they want to blame the psychic or the DJ or the horoscope or whatever it is. But the bottom line is, even if Spirit flat out ordains something, this is what is going to happen. People can screw it up. And that's how people screw up their lives. Do you think Spirit says you are absolutely going to be a heroin addict and it doesn't happen? Just remember, it hasn't happened yet. You know? Do you know how many years, you know how many TV shows I did and even got to the point where I signed contracts and shot pilots and they never made it up? Now finally, 3 weeks ago, my show's up. You have to just keep believing and knowing if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. And the universe doesn't give a fuck about your timeline or mine. And it can change at any time, and other people can mess it up. So, for next week, because that was where Tony Ann was, and she bumped to this week. So her slot is open. And I'm super excited about everything. Stay in. My Friday talk show is, I'm now putting them up on my YouTube. They launch every Monday and every Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning, the archives. Go and check those out on the YouTube channel. Please follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter. We're going to be live streaming from Twitter soon. Let me get you some crystals. Let me get you a workshop. Let me get you in a private. Send me a text message, 818-437-0886, and let me get you on my new show, where you can ask me a question like on the TV. You can show all your relatives. It's very exciting. My mom was alive. She would have shit with glee. Let's be honest. Till I see you tomorrow, seek peace and live in love and lead with kindness and embrace unity and always work to raise your vibration. And please know that you are love and you are loved and you're loved by me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Great show today. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, lovelies.